How did stand-up comedy sets change in the 90s? Have you ever wondered how stand-up comedy transformed in the 1990s? This decade was a fascinating time for comedy, marked by significant changes that shaped the way comedians performed. The 1990s saw a shift from the explosive comedy boom of the 1980s to a more diverse and polished approach. One major change was the move toward television and cable specials. While the previous decade thrived in live comedy clubs, the 90s brought comedy into living rooms through shows like Def Comedy Jam on HBO and Showtime at the Apollo. These programs highlighted African-American comedians and urban comedy styles, making stand-up accessible to a wider audience. As television became a key platform, comedians began to structure their sets to fit specific formats and time slots. This meant that performances often became more refined and tailored for broadcast, blending the energy of live shows with a focus on broader appeal. Another notable change was the emergence of diverse comedic styles and voices. Comedians like Jerry Seinfeld popularized observational humor, focusing on everyday life. Meanwhile, Dave Chappelle and Chris Rock brought sharp social commentary and race-related themes to the forefront. This variety allowed sets to range from lighthearted to politically charged, reflecting the cultural landscape of the time. The 90s also marked a shift toward more personal and confessional material. Comedians began to share their own stories, creating a sense of intimacy with the audience. This style made performances feel like conversations rather than just scripted acts. It helped pave the way for narrative-driven stand-up that would become popular in later years. Additionally, the decade saw increased representation of women and minority comedians. Female comedians like Ellen DeGeneres and Margaret Cho tackled gender and identity issues, while African-American comedians like Bernie Mac and Dave Chappelle addressed race and social justice with humor that resonated deeply. As televised comedy specials and festivals gained popularity, sets became shorter and sharper. Comedians needed to deliver their best material quickly to capture the audience's attention. This focus on strong openings and memorable punchlines contrasted with earlier times when longer, exploratory sets were common. The influence of media and celebrity culture also played a role in shaping stand-up. Many comedians, such as Jim Carrey and Robin Williams, gained fame in movies and television, which influenced their stand-up routines. They incorporated impressions, character work, and multimedia elements that reflected their broader entertainment careers. From a 1990s nostalgia perspective, the stand-up comedy sets of this decade capture a unique moment when comedy was both a live art form and a growing television phenomenon. The era's performances balanced raw humor with polished delivery, showcasing the cultural shifts and technological changes of the time. Today, watching 90s stand-up evokes memories of a vibrant comedy scene where diverse voices emerged, and humor became a key part of mainstream entertainment. The changes in the 90s continue to influence how modern comedians structure their routines for various platforms, drawing on the adaptability and varied styles that became popular during this transformative decade.